Okay, in part two here, we're going to be talking about taking the data that we've imported here and creating a DTM out of it. Notice there's two types, well rather three types of features in this file. There's these little pink dots representing spot elevations, so just random elevations. And then there are blue break lines. And then there are little voids here, like pond areas, which are interior features of the surface terrain. So what we're going to do is we're going to open inroads, and the method that we're going to create the surface from is by importing by graphics. So we're going to go new, and we're going to create an existing terrain surface DTM, and we're going to name it existing terrain. Okay, so everything should look just the way this is here. So apply. So you've got you can see your new surface terrain is here. So we're going to populate this by going to File, Import, Surface. Now what we're going to do here to select the features is we're going to use the element selection tool. So go ahead and turn this grid off. We don't need this any longer. So just turn this off. Okay, so all we need now is the element selection tool. You can be accessed from this main task menu, and notice it looks like this. Okay, so we can select things like color, level, whatever you'd like to. So I just click the individual and the new settings here for this, which is by default what comes up. So you can see we're going to select all the break lines for the first thing. So you can see this is a color 2. Okay, so when we select this color, it selects all the colors that that has that blue color. So we're gonna be importing this, okay, all these features by a single element. Okay, so we've interactively selected this, okay, and we're going to use the element and elevations, and then we're going to just give it a seed name, and I'm just going to call this break lines. Okay, so you give that a break line, and it doesn't really matter what the feature style is because we're not going to be using the symbology of this. We're just creating a DTM for our hydraulic analysis. So we're going to be definitely calling it a break line. Okay, and then we're just going to hit apply. Now you'll get a little box that pops up that says use elevations contained in this set, and you want to click OK. So now notice that your inroads population window here has all of your break line features listed here. That's a good sign. That's good. Okay, so now we're gonna do the element selection tool again. We're gonna deselect that, all of those, and now we're gonna select all the random elevations, which appear to be the color of pink. So I'm going to select that, and notice they shaded a different color of pink. So now they're selected. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to say, just give it a name like spots. Okay, so now what we're going to do now is we're going to select and name that to be a random point, because functionally in the surface these are acting as random elevation triangulated features. Okay, so everything stays the same. Apply, use everything in this set. Okay, and notice your randoms are now populated. Okay, so we're going to close. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to triangulate the surface. So that's found under the surface, triangulate surface. Select the right terrain. Maximum length is 0. That's fine for right now, and we're just going to click apply. Now it's going to triangulate the features and make the surface here. It looks to be successful, so we're going to click close, and now what we're going to do now is we're going to save the surface. So when you bring this up here, we're going to navigate to that folder that we created. Okay, whether it be in Project Wise or on your C drive. And now we're just going to drop this down, and we're going to save the active surface in inRaids. So we're going to save, and notice now it's saved. So we're going to click cancel, and now let's turn off that main reference there. Okay.